Well, good morning to you. I'm speaking very quietly because I'm still quite hoarse, and I'm trying not to laugh. I've just been talking with my daughter on the phone, and she made me laugh. It sent me into a fit. So I'm just going to keep this very short, because actually all I want to do is just show you the beautiful weather that's here today. There's some beautiful dragon's breath along Kilronan Mountain there, as you can see. The top is obscured. It's very beautiful. And the colours here in the garden are incredible, don't you think? This isn't bad, is it, for, what is it, the 5th of December? So we've got some beautiful colours. This is why, when I've spoken in the past about planting a woodland, you need to come away from the idea just of simply trees. Because in nature it's never simply trees anyway. It's immense diversity. So here you've got the evergreen of the pyracantha, and the berries, of course, for the birds. You've got the snecchio. You've got ribes there that are still holding on to some of their leaves. And below that you've got box and beautiful dogwoods. I'll just walk to the edge here. The edge of the north bank, for those of you with a map. Lots of pruning to be done, but you know, I've got the whole winter for that. So there you can see some of the beautiful colours. Look, isn't that lovely? Also beginning to see shapes, and I see the shape of a little Jackie boy. Yeah, he's just wandering along there. And if you look closely, you can already begin to see the little buds forming on the ribes, and they will stay in place the whole winter, because they are, of course, the first flowers on shrubs on the February-March side of winter. And they're incredibly useful, in fact, vitally important for the bees. The orange light is flashing, so I won't stay long on here. And just share this little bit with you. Beautiful covering of leaves. This is the deepest covering of leaves yet. And of course each year that leaf cover will get deeper and deeper, and thus building up the earth and feeding the earth. And every so often then there's a little evergreen tree, which again gives a little extra bit of shelter during the winter. This is quite amazing. This is in a very sheltered spot, but this particular plant, shrub, doesn't really lose its leaves much at all. And this is the cultivated form of St. John's wort, or hypericum. 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 And there's more of it there, look. Some lovely forms here. Lovely forms. Two different kinds of box. Spindle up there, still a few little berries on it. Just some lovely shapes and forms. This lovely quiet time. I was just listening to Dwayne reading some passages from the Goddess Rising book, and he just reminded me, you know, of Imuk and what lies ahead. I think that's one of the reasons why, if not the main reason, why staying close to the Mother Earth is so important. Because when you're when you're close to Mother Earth, you're continually optimistic, because you see her oblivious to all the madness of man. You'll see Mother Earth getting on with it, just getting on with it, in much the same way as women get on with it in times of terrible war and destruction, where you have the women will still wash the clothes and make the food and birth, and you know, in the deepest, darkest times of our civilizations, women have just gotten on with it. They're very rarely written about in history. I was listening to Mary Beard, who is a classical don at Cambridge University, probably the foremost expert on ancient Rome. And to listen to Mary Beard and to listen to her telling of the history is amazing and wonderful. Highly recommend. The videos up on YouTube that feature Mary Beard. And